So bend the right knee, come through floating pigeon. So hold on with your left hand. Get the bottom of the foot on the inner thigh, and then the right hand can line up. Beautiful. Good job. A little chair here. Okay, back through center. Bend both knees. Let's just go right into Baddha Konasana. Press the knees open wide. So in this one, we can let our hips rise a little bit. So we don't drop our hips all the way. We let them rise a little bit. Yes, just so we can get those knees open. Slowly inviting the inner thighs to open. Now the arms open up wide. We keep our anchor right under our arms. Grab for the leg loops in front of you. Not the swing, the leg loops. Not the swing, the leg loops. Yeah. Press the feet together strongly. Press the hips up and lean back. This is flying monkey. Flying monkey, so good. So take a few breaths here. Let it feel good. Stretch out the front of the neck and the chest. Keep your feet together. Nice strong foundation. And now just pull yourself up to sitting. So some of this might be review for you guys, right? So keep your hips up, just lean back. We'll do about 5 bicep curls here. Inhale up. Exhale back. Sinking back. Inhale. Good. Exhale. One more. Pull yourself up. I want you to stay holding onto your leg loops. So this is really important to do this in this order, right? We sit down, open up the legs. So we're in wide straddled legs, and now we're going to do another bicep curl. So just try it. Do 5 bicep curls if you can. It's like a big stretch on the legs. A little bit more dynamic strength. Let's see if you can do it. Good job. I know. Well, the legs aren't opening up very wide. There's something to do with it. It's okay. You can actually do this from the knees, too. It's a little bit easier at the knees. So press your hips forward as you come up. Yeah. When this part of the body opens up a little bit more, these will stay at the ankles. Another way you can do it, if you really want the leg stretch, is place the leg loops on the arches of the feet. Just try it. We'll do the whole sequence like that. This is more advanced, but since we're here, okay, bend your knees, Baddha Konasana. Reach up as high as you can, grab for the leg lifts. Yeah. Press your hips up. Lean back and arch and open, the flying monkey. Should feel really good. Pull yourself up to sitting, right? So that's how we get our bicep strength and still sit on our feet. Now when we sit back down, open up the legs, but keep the bicep curl, right? Yeah, just keep your legs nice and straight. Like you're very bendy in your joints, so we would help you engage so your joints stay safe over time. Good job. So when you're at, did it stay that time? On the arches of the feet? I didn't do the arches. No problem. So let's just lean back and hang out for a second. Let's take a breath. Whenever we do some sort of dynamic strength, then we just hang out and let it kind of absorb or integrate into our system. Really nice, ladies. Let's switch to ankles if you're still at the arches of your feet. So what I'm going to do is thread my hands around the leg loops. Okay? So I push the back bend to the side, grab for the front, and then pull it towards me. Yes. So thread through one more time. Yeah. So grab the other one. So it has to thread. Yeah. That's right. Nope. One more time. Grab for the front one. Yes. So you have an X by your ankles. That's really good. Great job, everybody. You could always thread it more than once, but if it's not threaded when we go upside down, we actually, then it slides up to the knees a little bit easier. Okay, so this is called wow. This is our inverted W. We lift our hips, we lean back, keep the arms straight and legs open wide. Arch and open the chest. So it's like the flying monkey, but with straight legs. And then sit back down. Woo! That's a big one. So take some arm strength. Did you get it? Okay, so just lean back. Keep leaning back. Yeah. Yeah, and arch and open. You got it. Beautiful. That's it. we get more comfortable in the swing, our legs can come straight up and down, right? So if they're here, it's okay, but eventually they'll come straight up and down, and we can kind of play for balance. But that's for later. Maybe Sunday. Okay, good job, everybody. So how did that feel? You guys feel good? Okay, let's do some single leg stretches. I'm going to release my left knee down to the ground. Hold on to your leg loop like it's a little choo-choo train, right? Really good. Awesome. So I'm just going to press my hips forward and back in space. Just swing the leg around. Just start to stretch out. Just slowing it down a little bit. So we just did the double leg floating Buddha. We're just going to do a half Buddha now. The first thing we're going to come into is a hamstring stretch. So grab for your toes, if you can. If they're far, use the leg loop. If you can, hold on to your toes. You guys all have a strap? Great. Good job. This just helps us anchor in. This is our hold. Now to come into the side lunge, we just simply lean out to the side. Yep, just a little bit, I know. It's a kind of a big stretch. Beautiful. Nice. We can also just start to bend that knee into the chest and come into like a floating pigeon like this too, right? Yep, a little tight. Oh. That's how we start to open up the hips. Just by, again, just letting gravity do the work. So hold on to your handholds, lift your knee into your chest, and then bring the knee back down. Just float when you come back down. Let's do 5 of those. Lift. And extend. Lift. Good. Extend. One more. Lift. Now if we want, we can try this with straight legs, toe touches. Okay, so reach for your toes and then come into a plank. And then toe touch. Straight body. 2 more. Beautiful. So just getting into some core strengthening. Not much, just a little bit. So next time you're up, decide if you want to keep your knee bent to twist or if you want to twist with a straight leg. Just go as far as it feels comfortable for today. Good. Good. Grab for your foot if you can. If you straighten, if you're hearing the straight leg twist, yep, or your shin or ankle or whatever you can reach. Lifting up. So we're going to hook. So your foot can stay leaning on the leg loop, or if you can lift all the way, hook your ankle and drop your hips. Nice. It's okay. It's okay. Just hang out here like this for now. That's fine.
I didn't see what you did.
Oh, so you have to hook your heel on the swing. Nope, not that one. The other one. Well, the swing has 2 sides, so not this side of the swing, this side. Other side of the swing.
Closest.
Closer to Gina.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how it is. There you go.
Oh.
There's actually 4 sides of the swing. Thank you. now I realize when I say that. The right side of the swing is the left side has 2 sides. Okay. Drop the hips a lot. If you want, you can keep bending the knee slightly, and you'll get deeper into your glute area. So we're stretching the outer hamstring. Awesome. Woo. Slowly release, land it, come back down. Just take a pause. So we're going to do the second side. Just see if you can rotate the hip in space. See if you can get that rotation. If we wanted to do a quad stretch, we would bend the knee and rotate all the way around. Want to try it? Oh, good. We did it. Hook the leg loop. So just pull it in towards you. If you want a deeper stretch. Good. And then knee pointing down towards the ground. That's right. Good. Just hang out there. Drop in. I know. Is that a big one? It is. If you want, you can actually come into like more of a split by straightening the front leg. Yeah, it's a big one. So stay here if you're comfortable, right? That might be enough. Otherwise you can extend. Okay, so we have to come out nice and slow. So knee comes into the chest and rotate. Yes, rotate the leg around. Oh my goodness. Let's come through floating Buddha to change sides. Just take a pause in the middle. Give your arms a break. Clasp your hands behind your head. Few cleansing breaths. Enjoy the back bend. So keep your left ankle hooked. Release the right. Just help it down to the ground and land it underneath. So we're going to do a hamstring stretch to begin. Just grab for the toes. So stay here if that's enough, but if you want to come into the side lunge, just press out to the left. Perfect. And feel how that deepens the stretch. Awesome. So we're going to come back through center. We're just going to do some core strengthening, so use the choo-choo arm. If we don't have that, then it's harder to lift. But pull the knee in. And then point the knee down to the ground. So 5 more like that. Knee in. My left hand is just kind of swimming and dancing in the space. Nice. Knee in. So straighten the leg and tricep toe touches now. Plank body. Toe touch. Fully extend. Cool. So you can get the whole torso working for you. Very nice. Next time that you're up, let the leg come through center and twist. You can have a bent knee or a straight leg. Just decide how you want to go for today. Beautiful. One more deep breath. Inhaling back up. And now we're going to hook our foot, our right foot on the left side of the swing. So the ankle hooks the swing, not the leg loop. Yeah. The one that feels really far away. And then bend the knee slightly, and you get a good stretch into the outer thigh. This is a big one. You keep the knee bent if you want to go a little bit deeper. Drop the hips a lot. Yes. When you drop is when you get the stretch, right? Awesome. Let's all practice coming into hammock. Okay? So what we're going to do is take that leg that's up in the air. We're going to thread it around the leg loop to see if you can thread that through. You can stack them on, yes, you had it. So you can stack them on top, but otherwise create an X. It just kind of cushions the ankles. So this is hammock. Pretend like you're at the beach or your favorite place. So take your leg loop, put it around your neck, and then over your arms. So it's going to wind up where the swing is, by your armpits. Yes. So clasp your hands to support your head. You're going to play footsies with each other. It's just part of the deal. And lean back. So your hips are up and your heart is open. So hammock is a really great restorative pose. We can get into some other variations, but typically I'll just hang out here. Nice. You guys are all linked up. Beautiful. So the first thing we're going to do is reach up and grab for the leg loop, right? Wiggle it out from underneath your arms. Back into your hand. Release your feet and land it. And just the hammock on one side. It looks like that on the other side too. Swing the leg back and forth. Just open it up a little. So these are really good depending on what other exercises you do. But very few movements do we actually get this rotation in the hip. It's actually really important to lubricate the entire hip joint. Okay, and then if we want to come into our quad stretch, we turn the knee over, grab the leg loop, pull it in, and sink. So knee is pointing down towards the ground if you can. So back hand is pulling the leg loop towards us. Yeah, good. That just deepens the stretch, and if you want to go a little bit further, straighten the front leg. You can take it in stages. You can come into a lunge, and then straighten it out if you want. Otherwise, stay where you are and be happy.